It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is under it. One away. In now, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Judge is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Soto going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next will be the pitcher, Aroldis Chapman. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon has it. And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Giancarlo Stanton now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. No balls and 1 strike. A bouncer to the left side. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away. So stepping in, Adam Eaton. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Eaton.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Batting third.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. On the move is Stanton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Edwin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Now here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Backhanded. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throwing to second. The tag, and he is out at second. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. And this is low, ball 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. 2 balls and no strikes.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking.
And we'll have to leave it there. Juan Soto to the plate now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The left fielder.
This is hit softly to third. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. A ball and no strikes. Popped up. And there's out number 2. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Brian Dozier now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Line drive to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. 0-1, here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. On the stretch. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And a double steal try here. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
The batter, number 7.
Striding in, Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just keeping him close. Chapman sets. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they get the force at home. Whatever works is the side. Here's Didi Gregorius, and he'll start out there half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Didi.
Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. So digging in now, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2-0 count, the pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. This is flared out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Judge. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll get in there safely. Striding in once again, Aroldis Chapman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball. In now is Adam Eaton as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to first. The tag, and he is out. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Torres has got it, and the side is retired. Now batting, Torres, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Eaton is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Edwin Encarnacion now.
Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton moves over, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Kurt Suzuki. He reached on a single in his first try. And it's fouled away.
Suzuki.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Line towards center field. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Dozier.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. The next 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground and into left field for a 1-out hit. Ready now, Victor Robles, a base hit in his first trip.
Victor.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Dozier stands at first with one out. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for one. On to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Stanton. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. But he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. Into the box. Now,
number 2.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Oh, and a bad decision there as they won't get him at third. So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And I don't know whose idea that was, but predict. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. Here's the first pitch to him. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now another 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that misses for ball 1. Gregorius, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. And now for Washington, Anthony Adam Ottavino, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. He's set. Here it comes. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Stays alive, still 0-2.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The 0-2 delivery. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. On a line to shortstop. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play.
The first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, no, he muffed it.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away.
A swing and a miss. That standing in, Aaron Judge. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Ottavino. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
Ottavino.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 1 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's just 1 for 6. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Standing in, Brian Dozier. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Dozier.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Victor Robles digging in now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Dozier, base runner at first with one out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Victor Robles becomes out number 2 this inning. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Frozen on strike 3 for the final. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through. A base hit. Here's Brett Gardner now. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in once again, Austin Romine, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1. Zimmerman is there, and he has it for the out. And he'll be doubled off at third. So disaster strikes there, and there are 2 gone. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
DJ LeMahieu would be next, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. He's in there at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The set and the 2-0. Line toward the gap in left center. Soto is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Stepping in, Adam Eaton. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's just 1 for 6. And he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there, 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Runner goes for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 0-1, here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And the runner back. The 2-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in to try it again, Juan Soto. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he gets it down, but it's going to be a foul ball. Couldn't steer it fair. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Fouled off. The runner's breaking for home. He squares and it's in the air. And the catch is made to end the inning. Digging in, Adam Ottavino. But I've got to say, I'd be surprised if they go ahead and let him hit here.
Adam Ottavino.
Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1-1 the count now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And there he goes towards second. A square to bunt and it's popped up. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there is now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edwin.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Popped him up. Suzuki over to his left. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will. Digging in. Ryan Zimmerman.
For Washington, the first baseman.
First pitch on its way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The kicker,
striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And that'll bring up Chad Green. Enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 57, Chad Green.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Rendon is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now to the plate, Austin Romine. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In the day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that matter, guys going out into 8th, let alone the 9th inning, this has been a terrific start up to this point.
The third baseman.
Digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Giving chase is Robles. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. Coming to the plate now, Victor Robles. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The center fielder, Victor.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. Now in the box, Max Scherzer. A textbook sack bunt situation here. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
The 1-1 pitch. This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And a Curly W is in the books as the Nationals walk off with a win.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He will.
Leading off the afternoon for Kansas City, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Here's the first pitch to him. Towards second. And that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Verlander has hurled more than 2,700 major league innings in his career, and over those innings he's stacked up over 2,700 strikeouts, which means he's closing in on the top 20 strikeout pitchers of all time. Verlander is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it down. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa right there, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error as the side is. So digging in now, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. And this is going to find the wall out around the 373 sign. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He has 9 base hits in 19 tries. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
So a runner on second with one down now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. No balls and a strike to count. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Springer leads off second with one gone in the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gordon is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with two away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. And he will be tagged out. Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon. His line against Justin Verlander. He's totaled 18 hits in 98 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. High and deep to right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Gordon not stopping. He's heading for third. And he'll make it in safely as he kicks off the second with a leadoff triple. Here's the first pitch to him.
66.
This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel brings it in. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
The right fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball there as that's fouled away for the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Settling under it is Marisnik for out number 2. On to first, the double play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Next up for the Stros, number 44. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Base is empty here with nobody out. 1-1 to count. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He threw first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Striding in for Houston. Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos.
First offering on its way. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Dave Lawrence. It's strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The first baseman.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And he'll be thrown out at first. Digging in now for Kansas City, Brett Phillips. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Brett Phillips.
The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Another 0-2 coming. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Phillips is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting 8.
At the plate, number 33. And he's ready to take his first cuts. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. So striding forward now, number 1. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Jake Marisnick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Marisnick.
And no swing apparently, ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Ian Kennedy is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated.
Ian Kennedy.
Gets him to swing and miss at the knuckle curve, and it's full now, 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here's George Springer. Previous history with Ian Kennedy. He's only 1 for 10. Smoke toward third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and third with none out. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder. And that's the first out of the inning. And a relay to the plate. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. And he is in there. At the plate, Michael Brantley. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout from the stretch. And the runner's coming home. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. Throw to the plate. Throw too late to get Brantley. He's got himself a bunt single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. He was off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Now the Astros designated hitter, number 44. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Looking up is the right fielder. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
The batter, number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Stepping up now, Yuli Gurriel. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit to right, but foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Correa over at second. Gurriel at first. 2 out in the inning. And a check swing here, but he holds. So next to the plate for the Royals, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
In is Jorge Soler.
Jorge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Soler is retired. 2 down now. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Jake Marisnick. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The right fielder,
back to the top of the order now. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The second baseman, Jose.
Left side. Dozier scoops it up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Michael Brantley. 0-2 with a run scored so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 1-2 lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch, line towards center field. Phillips will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in, Alex Gordon. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Verlander's ready. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. On the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now, number 11 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires this. So coming to the plate, Alex Bregman.
for the Astros.
Scott Barlow, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Your attention, please.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Barlow.
Soft liner towards short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Striding forward now is the DH, number 44. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bregman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Brett Phillips will bat next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, number 14. Brett.
This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he's safe. So stepping in, number 33. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. But he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. Now into the box, number 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. So the batting order turns over now and set to go with Merrifield. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He swings and misses, throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 5-1 contest. So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. No balls and a strike to count. He's running. Don't want to forget about him. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Merrifield, the runner at second with 1 away. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Now the runner's on his way home. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. Go to first in time, and you got it. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jake Marisnick. No balls and 1 strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Sent toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself. And ready once again, Alex Gordon. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's a base hit for Gordon. Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. At the plate, number 11. 0-for-2 here to start the afternoon. Verlander pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he tries to bunt here, but this is going to be foul, so that's a costly out number 2. Striding in, Brett Phillips. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Gordon stands at second with 2 gone. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Now batting, number 33. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Chopped to third. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the... Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The left fielder.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. So here's the Astros cleanup. Alex Tim Hill takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Kansas City.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 54.
0-1 the count.
Hill.
Here's the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive to center field. Phillips has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So the plate now is the designated hitter, number 44. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Phillips is on his horse, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him. Ready for another chance. Carlos Correa. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And he gets it down, but it's going to be a foul ball. Couldn't steer it fair. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And he will knock this ball away in foul territory. And if that was fair, it likely would have meant a run. Just keeping him float. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Out in front of it, strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And now the runner breaks for the plate. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Phillips. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Settling in now, number 1. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So a big moment here and standing in with Merrifield. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Gurriel is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident in doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need the run.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Alex.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Dozier at second with 2 down. he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, a diving stop. One there. So a runner at first now with one away, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Into the box now, Jose Altuve. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Number 11 is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The left fielder, number 23.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder, Michael Brantley. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the. Ready now, Ryan O'Hearn. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
66.
First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. Standing in, number 11. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. O'Hearn stands at second with no outs. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Brett Phillips. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Standing in, number 33. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to third, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, number 1. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Gurriel picks it up. They get the force at the plate, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 50.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Whit Merrifield. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 2 out, bases loaded. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Line to the right side. He'll come to the plate with it, and they'll get the force play at the plate. And a weird end to this ball game.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander. The loss goes to Danny Duffy. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to
just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Cincinnati Reds and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now in the box, Jesse Winker, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles is in his tracks now. One pitch, one away. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Team now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. Past battles with Scherzer, he's just 1 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robles waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good 3-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
In now is Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit in the air to shallow center. Schebler moves over. 1 away. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's hitting .429. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And now for Washington, Anthony Rendon looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Rendon is off at first with 2 away. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. We are still scoreless. And now is Yasiel Puig. Past battles with Scherzer. He's a .333 hitter. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. That misses. 2-0. Puig, a former Dodger. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The count now at 2-1. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1. Scott Schebler will be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Stepping into the box, Scott Schebler. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now Schebler with a swing and a deep drive to right. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Batting seven.
And here's Jose Peraza.
Jose.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. One out, nobody on. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Full count to Jose Peraza. Bases are empty, one man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Barnhart, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing.
And while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Matt Kemp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Matt Kemp.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that. We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, it's an American League Central Division matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Corey Kluber is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too, 94 to 96. And he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
First pitch, 107.
Slow little grounder left side. To his left, Ramirez. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He has a lot of history against this starting pitcher. And by a lot of history, I mean a lot of home runs. He's taken it past, so none of us should be surprised if that happens again.
Nick Castellanos now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 12 hits in 45 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 17 times. And that's in there for strike one. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. It looked like Cabrera was a bit anxious that time, as this will find the seats down the left field line foul. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Just underway here in Cleveland. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Sliced hard on the ground. Kipnis has it. Throw to Bowers is going to be in time, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. It's the Tigers nothing. Tribe coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Michael Fulmer gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, man. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour. Straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. The 1-0 to first. Cabrera's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Fulmer has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Behind 0-2 now.